Hello, friends. I am Angela Newberry, and I am a certified life coach. I help teens find their power and help them find their confidence. I want to talk to you today. I actually read a parable earlier today that I wanted to, well, I'll share the parable with you that if you give a man a fish, you will feed him for a day. But if you teach a man to fish, you will feed him for a lifetime. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to teach you to fish today. I need you to think about something, and it's something that is super simple, but yet most people don't do it at all. I need you to think about what your purpose is. What drives you? What inspires you? How do you think you could improve your life? And why do you do the things that you do? Now, I'm not asking you with those questions to come up with your entire life plan in this 1 second. Um, that's not even possible because as you get older, your life will change, your experiences will change, and you will change what you want in life. So, I'm not asking you to do an overall decide your future in this moment. I want to know what you want right now. And the reason why I'm asking you to focus on this is because most people, less than 3%, ever even set goals for themselves or decide what they want in their life. Less than 3%. Most people don't achieve their dreams and their aspirations because they don't know what they are. They don't sit down and think about it. They drift through life, and then near the end of it, they wonder how they got here. If you don't know where you're going, you're not going to know where you're going to end up. So I want you to think about it. I want you to think about how you spend your time and why. Why do you spend your time the way that you do? Are you sitting around waiting for the world to happen to you? If you are, stop it. You have to go out and make your world happen. Your dreams can come true, but you have to work for it and make it happen. You may hear people talk about, I wish this and I wish that. Wishes aren't goals. Wishes are that strong desire. In the dictionary, it says this, I looked it up. It's a strong desire or hope for something. But actually setting goals is putting an effort toward that desired result. So if you sit around and wish for something, that's all it's ever going to be is a wish. But if you set a goal, then you're setting an intention to create that result in your life. If you sit around waiting for it, that's all you'll ever be doing is sitting around waiting for it. So really all we're talking about here is to set a goal. Set a goal of something that you want to achieve. It has to be something meaningful, and it has to be big. It has to be big enough to scare you a little bit. If it's important to you, you'll make it happen. And if it's not important to you, you'll make excuses when it gets hard. So I want you to come up with a goal. I want you to write it down. You need to make it specific. You need to make it measurable, like by the end of this month, I will have 5 clients. So end of the month for me is May 31st right now, and I will have 5 clients. That is measurable because I either make that or I don't. It has to be attainable. If I decide by the end of the month that I am going to be an NBA basketball player, that's never going to happen. What's the point? You want to make your goal big. You don't want it to be so easy that it doesn't challenge you, um, because to grow into your goal, it has to be big enough to challenge you, and you will actually change as a person. So it has to be relevant to you, important to you, have meaning for you, and it's got to be exciting to you. But it should scare you just a little bit. Just me saying that I'm going to have 5 clients at the end of this month was scary. 5 new clients at the end of this month was very scary for me to say out loud. And you have to have that deadline. You have to know when you are going to achieve this goal by a certain time. The next thing I want you to do is I want you to write your goal down every single day. I want you to write it down, all the parts, by when, every day. Now, I have 3 goals that I do that I write down daily. I do it in this shorthand. You wouldn't even understand it if you read it. So how you write it down is however you write it down. But when you write it down, it reinforces to your brain that this is what we're doing. And when you tell your brain this is what you're doing, your brain spends time finding ways to get it done. So write it down. If it's a big goal and there are lots of little steps, it can be overwhelming. So you need to break it down. Write out actionable steps that you can do that will help you to get that result. So if you are, for me to get 5 clients, I have to post on social media every day. That's one of the things that I need to do. I need to talk to people out in the world and tell them that I'm a life coach, and I have to make offers to help. That's another thing on my list of my actionable items. So sometimes that's hard. And when I get to a step that's hard, I just want to shut down and I want to do none of it. You have to know your why. Why do you want to achieve this goal? That's the only way you're going to get through the tough times. I had tough times last week. I talked to my coach and she told me what she thought my goals should be, and it just overwhelmed me. I thought there's no way I can do it. And then I remembered my why I want to be, or why I am a life coach, and why I want to help teens. And that why got me right back on track and right back into what I needed to do next to make my goals happen. Because being a life coach to me is super important, because I want to serve and help teens more than anything else. And so I'm going to do what it takes to help them out, or to help you out. First thing you have to know your goal. Second thing you have to do, learn how to get it. You just got to make up stuff. You got to research stuff. You got to look up stuff. Whatever you have to do, you have to learn how you're going to reach your goal. You have to write that down. And then you just work. You work until you get it. You have to believe that you are the person that can achieve that goal. You have to believe in your heart of heart that you can achieve it no matter how big it is. And you have to know in your heart that you will do this. You put all of that together and you are going to achieve your goal. And when you do, you're immediately going to start looking at the next level. How can I level up? How can I level up? And you're going to become part of that 3% of the human population that will actually achieve what they want in life, because you know how to set goals and you know how to work toward them. I want you to get excited and I want you to get it done. There's always a way to make it happen. and you can make your dreams become your reality, no matter how old you are. That's all I've got for you today. If you are ready to get your own life coach and help you move in the direction of finding your confidence and achieving your goals, all you got to do is message me on whatever platform you see this video. Send me a message. We'll set a time up to talk on Zoom, and we'll see if we're a good fit for coaching. I will see you next week. Have a great week.